please click on the red subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Then click on the bell icon for notifications.
Money,
It is barely 10 days since Nollywood legendary actor Saint Obi passed away. Many celebrities have sent out their heartfelt condolence to the family of Saint Obi. But right now, a lot of controversy have been trailing the cause of his death. Popular Nollywood movie director and producer Zeb Ejiro has spilled out most secrets on the actual cause of the death of Saint Obi. He made the revelation not quite long ago, stating that Saint Obi's death was not natural. He revealed how Saint Obi never recovered from the shock of his crumbled marriage. Prolific filmmaker, producer, director of Nollywood movies, Zeb Ejiro, stated that the collapse of deceased veteran Nollywood actor Obinna Nwafor, popularly known as Saint Obi's marriage, affected him so much, and that the actor never recovered from the shock until his death. He revealed that the wife of Saint Obi killed him emotionally. Speaking in an interview with Vanguard newspaper, Zeb Ejiro stated that Saint Obi couldn't survive the shock of living apart from his family. He further revealed that his wife divorced him and took away the kids, and Saint Obi is a man that loves his kids so much, but for the fact that his wife deprived him access to his children, he became emotionally downtrodden, and this made his case worse. According to Zeb Ejiro, he stated that Saint Obi has been a happy man, very healthy and strong, until he started having marital issue with his wife. And when his wife finally left him with the kids, Saint Obi became devastated, heartbroken. He couldn't control himself because he loves his wife so much, and also he loves his kids so much. According to Zeb Ejiro, Saint Obi told me a couple of times that his marriage was crumbling and it was eating him up. He was a family man, somebody that loves to stay with his kid and build a happy home. But when his marriage crumbled, it really affected him, and he never recovered from the shock till death. When a man is not together with his family, he will be depressed. No man wants to go into that kind of situation and be happy. So that contributed to the death of Saint Obi. Zeb Ejiro further stated that he received a call from Saint Obi 2 weeks before his death, where he intimated him about his protracted illness. 2 weeks before his demise, my phone rang and it was Saint Obi on the other end. I asked him where he had been, that everybody had been looking for him. That was when he told me that he had been down and was admitted to a hospital. He added that he had done multiple surgeries and his condition wasn't improving. His elder sister then made arrangements to move him to Jos, where he could be given proper treatment. That was the last time we spoke. as I promised to reach out to him again, but I never did, as the next thing I heard was that Saint Obi is no more. Zeb Ejiro narrated. Last week, movie producer Zik Zulu Okafor released an article where he narrated how actor Saint Obi's marriage took him away from his friends and acting. Many people have been wondering why Saint Obi has not been appearing in movies ever since. Saint Obi is a Nollywood actor known for his action thriller movies in the early 2000s, but suddenly he went off the screen and nobody has heard of him since then. Saint Obi stopped appearing in movies and fans started worrying and asking why is it that Saint Obi is no longer appearing in movies. The secret is now out. According to close acquaintance, they stated that Saint Obi's marriage contributed to his depression, that his marriage took his career away from him, and that his marriage was the thing that caused him his untimely death. Okafor, who is also a former president of the Association of Movie Producers of Nigeria, revealed that the actor's wife was a top executive in a telecommunication company and her siblings always saw the actor as a gold digger. He alleged that Saint Obi was always harassed by his wife's siblings, and this eventually led to the end of the marriage. Okafor further disclosed that the actor's health deteriorated last year before his eventual death this year. The iconic actor, who is 57 years old when he died, reportedly passed away on Monday, May 7, 2023, following months of visiting the hospital for treatment of an undisclosed ailment. It was further reported that Zik Zulu Okafor, in a lengthy write-up, narrated how Saint Obi's marriage took him away from his acting career and from his friend. The movie director and producer, in an article dedicated to the disease, spoke out on his turbulent marital life and how his wife was calling the shots in the marriage. According to him, he stated that Saint Obi's wife, who was a top executive at a telecommunication company, and her siblings saw him as a gold digger. He alleged that Saint Obi was always harassed by his wife's siblings, especially her brothers, which eventually led to the end of the marriage. He further disclosed that Saint Obi's health deteriorated last year before his death. The two movie producers are popularly known by Nigerian fans who watch Nollywood movie. Zeb Ejiro is not a new name in the Nigerian movie industry because he is one of the founding fathers of Nollywood. He is a top movie producer. According to them, they stated that Saint Obi died because of depression. He never had any sickness like cancer or whatever. Rather, he died out of depression. The top movie producer stated that since Saint Obi got married, his family had made his life miserable. They see him as a gold digger because they came from wealthy family. According to them, Saint Obi's wife is a top executive at a telecommunication company, and her brother sees Saint Obi as a gold digger. And that is why they talk to him anyhow, they harass him, they insult him, they make all kinds of mockery on him. Saint Obi could no longer control the insult being melted on him by his wife's siblings, And his wife is not helping matter at all, because she was supporting her brothers attacking Saint Obi. He has no choice but to end the marriage. His wife decided to deprive him the right of seeing his kids. And this caused so much emotional trauma on Saint Obi. The movie producer stated that he had a conversation with Saint Obi, and Saint Obi told him that his marital problem is killing him slowly, that he has been admitted in several hospitals, but his problem keeps increasing. According to him, doctors could not be able to ascertain what is actually wrong with him. The producer stated that he couldn't get a reach of Saint Obi again after their last conversation, only to hear the bad news that the legendary actor has died. He stated that since Saint Obi got married, he has been away from his friends and film producing because of the condition that his in-laws has put him through. He further concluded that Saint Obi's in-law are the actual cause of Saint Obi's death. However, as Saint Obi is no more, pictures of his palatial mansion have been trending on social media. A picture of a mansion where Saint Obi goes to pay homage to his ancestor has been trending on social media. Photos of late actor Saint Obi's palatial home in Alenyi Ogwa village in Mba Itolu local government area of Imo State have been shared online. The photos surfaced just after movie producer Zik Zulu Okafor narrated how the late actor's marriage allegedly took him away from friends and acting. He had also alleged that Saint Obi's in-laws accused him of being a gold digger, which led to a crisis in his marriage and his eventual death. Sharing the photos of Saint Obi's mansion, Uche Nwora, who is a member of the advisory board at Oka Millennium City Road, honoring the ancestors, late actor Saint Obi, even in death, passes on an important message of honoring one's ancestor. New pictures have emerged showing his palatial home in his native Alaini Ogwa village in Mba Itolu local government area of Imo State. So when you look clearly on the pictures on the screen, you will see the big mansion that Saint Obi built in honor of his ancestors. You can see several placards and samples in front of the mansion. This mansion you are seeing on the screen, nobody is living there. Saint Obi built it in honor of his ancestor, and I believe that is where he will be buried. Saint Obi died because of heartbreak. He died because of emotional pain. He died because of loneliness. Saint Obi died a sorrowful death. We all know Saint Obi as a great actor back then in 2000, 2001, 2003, 2005. But when we approach 2006, 2007, we stopped seeing Saint Obi in movies. And the question people started asking is, why is Saint Obi no longer acting in movies? Now the real reason has finally been brought out. His marriage stopped him from acting. And now look at the big mansion that Saint Obi built in his hometown to honor his ancestors. And right now he has died, and we believe that he will be buried in this place, and we believe that his ancestors too are going to honor him in this place. As the death of Saint Obi continued trending on social media. Top veteran Nollywood actors have been pouring out their condolence messages to the families of Saint Obi. One of the legendary actors is Kanayo Okanayo, who felt devastated and heartbroken after hearing the death of Saint Obi. Nollywood star actor Kanayo Okanayo has mourned the death of late actor Saint Obi. In an Instagram post, Kanayo Okanayo shared Saint Obi's photo saying, "Good night, Saint Obi." He described him as a humble person. On his official Instagram page, he wrote, "Too much to say, too much to learn. May we all live to a good old age. Good night, Saint Obi. May your humility grant you a peaceful passage to the saints eternal." Kanayo Okanayo wrote on his official Instagram page. Also, another veteran Nollywood actor that paid homage and condolence to Saint Obi is legendary veteran Nollywood actor Richard Murphy Damijo, also known as RMD. Following the recent revelation of the passing away of his close friend Saint Obi, renowned Nollywood actor RMD has sent a moving letter to convey his sorrow for the death of Saint Obi. The death of Saint Obi was reported to have occurred on May 7, 2023 at the home of his siblings in Jos, Plateau State. RMD felt so painful that a legend in Nollywood is no more. RMD remembered a touching occasion when he suggested the late actor to another Buddhi, Zeb Ejiro, who also happened to be one of the most productive producers in the business of filmmaking. In an Instagram post featuring a photo of Saint Obi, RMD acknowledged his shock and amazement at the unexpected loss of his close friend and admitted that he's still having trouble processing the heartbreaking information. He made this statement on his official Instagram page. Another prolific movie director and producer that made a powerful revelation of Saint Obi's death is award-winning movie director and producer Tishidi Shikere. Nollywood movie producer Tishidi Shikere has responded to the passing away of his colleague Saint Obi, who died after battling an illness. Tishidi Shikere expressed his grief and revealed how he attempted to call the actor after learning of his death, hoping for a response. He also added that the late actor had always pushed to hang out with him, but he didn't have the time and he regrets it. In his words, he wrote, "Bro, I just heard. I have tried to call your number since I heard, just so you could pick and tell me this news is another press gimmick and lies. But no way. I don't know. I just don't know. I am just gonna talk, vent. Maybe it will make me feel better. Maybe it will make me forgive myself for not creating the time when you wanted so much for us to hang out and catch up in January this year. Yourself, I, and Emeka Ike. Maybe there is something more you would have told me face to face. I will never know. We spoke several times in January this year. You kept saying we hang out and catch up. I never created the time. I thought we had all the time in the world. Friends could always finish their busy schedule and still meet another day. So I thought, for that I am terribly sorry. I offered you a movie role in February and you declined. You said you had put on weight and wanted to get back in shape before acting. You told me loads of stuffs and how you love your children and how you wish you could see them. You didn't sound like your old self. I felt you have lost your zeal for life. I felt you are depressed. I felt you are going through so much depression. So I called a few days later and I offered you 3 lead roles in 3 movies, which you declined again. You refused to act. I was shocked. You said, till I come to the USA and we will do big things together. I want to relaunch myself with something big. Those were your words. Fine, now today, suddenly, what happened? You shared a lot with me, a lot of pain. You told me stuff, things that I am tempted to throw caution to the wind and tell the world. You told me so many things that I don't know how to start explaining to the world. I mean, we have been friends since 2004, when you were my witness at my court wedding. Brother, if this is true, sleep well, Obinna Nwafo, Saint Obi, Ago White. Your legacy remains. Now you have peace. Your in-laws cannot come to the underworld and disrupt your peace. Someday, maybe, I can tell your kids too how much you love them. For as many people are going through a lot silently, may God console them, give them strength to find love, joy and happiness in themselves and heal emotionally. I truly feel your pain before your death. Jen Koma, go in peace, my good friend. Tishidi Shikere wrote on his official Instagram page.
Please click on the red subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Then click on the bell icon for notifications.
Money, money,